Hi everyone, today I would like to present my final project, Predicting Bank Term Deposit Subscription. The dataset used in this final project is taken from the Kaggle website, which is related to customer credits and banks marketing campaign for Portuguese Bank. There are 11,162 observations within 17 variables. The dataset is particularly relevant to the customer credits as it captures the demographic and financial characteristics of customers. By analyzing this dataset, banks can gain insights into the profiles of customers who are more likely to subscribe to a bank term deposit. There are 17 variables in this dataset. Data structure. We first load and display all the internal structure of the data frame to identify the target variable and understand the data format. There are 7 numeric variables and 10 of the categorical variables in this dataset. Data cleaning. We calculate for missing values to determine if there are any missing data that need to be addressed. And the output shows that there are no any missing values. Next, we convert 10 of the categorical variables into the vectors for proper handling and modeling of the data. All the numeric variables need to be scaled by standardizing their columns. And the dataset was split into training and test set. 80% of the data was used to the train model and remaining 20% was reserved for testing. Logistic regression model was fed to the train data to predict the likelihood of a term deposit subscription based on all available predicted variables. Next, we check for multicollinearity using variance inflation factor for each predicted variables. The multicollinearity can inflate the standard errors of the coefficients. The output shows that there are no any variables with high VIF values which is greater than 5. Next, we extract p-values. P-values higher than 0.05 means that they may not contribute meaningfully to the model. So we remove the predicted variables with high p-values. So we feed a new model with the updated dataset for logistic regression. In evaluating the model performance, we make predictions on the test set and compute a confusion matrix. An accuracy of 0.82 means that the model is correct 82% of the time. The precision of 0.82 means that 82% of the positive predictions are correct. A recall of 0.85 means that the model correctly identifies 85% of actual positive cases. And last, F1 score of 0.83 means that a balanced metric combining precisions and recall. Next, we compute AUC values and ROC curve. An AUC of 0.90 indicates that the logistic regression model has excellent discriminatory power. The ROC curve here shows that the trade-off between the true positive rate and false positive rate across different trial shots. For quick visual assessment of the relationship between different variables in the dataset, we calculate correlation matrix and plot it as a heat map. Based on the heat map, there is a notable positive correlation between previous and p-days, means that the customers who have been previously contacted are more likely to have a longer period since their last contact. We also use ggplot2 to create bar chart to illustrate the distribution of deposits. Based on the bar chart, the dataset shows a relatively balanced distribution of target variable deposit. We also generate a histogram to display the distribution of age. The histogram shows that the age of distribution for customer is rescue, with the highest frequency of customer age around 30. We also create a box plot to visualize the distribution of account balance across the different levels of education. The box plot reveals that higher education levels generally have higher median balance, but all education levels shows a wide range of balance. Insights and implications relevant to customer credits industry. For insight, identification of key predictors influence term deposit subscription and also understanding of customer behaviors and preferences related to term deposits. For implication, we have tailored segmentation strategy based on customer subscription likelihood and also enhance the risk assessment and credit management practice. In conclusion, this project effectively apply logistic regression analysis to the bank marketing campaign dataset to predict term deposit subscription. This finding can be leveraged in the customer credit industry to refine marketing strategy, enhance customer targeting, and optimize credit offerings. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.